Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ties and Tags.
We're still playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yeah. And this week we're talking about how did you change on your mission. So, yeah, I think we should just play the game for a few minutes and get back into it. I think when we left off, we needed to climb up here and probably read this note.
So, if you didn't see the last episode, we have remapped Joy-Cons to play this one-player game with two people controlling Mario and Luigi separately. It's not easy, but I'm liking it so far.
It's not chaotic at all, which is fun.
Oh, we have to do a platforming thing. Okay, hold left or right, and then press... Oh, we just alternate. Those graphics.
That was really difficult. There we go. So where specifically are we heading with this?
We have to collect 100 coins. So I think we missed the joke last time. Is we gave a lot. We are loaded in the Mushroom Kingdom, but the exchange rate is bean coins are like.
So we got to get 100 bean coins.
We gotta get 100 bean coins.
Okay.
I think we had like 10 before. I'm scared to drop down here, but okay.
I'm not. This is definitely.
I forgot you can control too. Syrup. Can we go? Is this thing we can go up? Okay.
Yeah. See, there's plenty to do here.
Yeah, I can't go up there yet.
Cool.
Lots to do.
Well, while we start to do this, I can introduce our topic for today is how did you change while on your mission? So, Mitchell, how did the mission change you?
Well, just short question first. Did you change physically on your mission? Did you lose weight or gain weight?
I definitely gained some weight. When all you're eating is rice, you gain some weight.
You'd think that.
Yeah, you'd think so. Does Luigi just do less damage in general?
I'm upgrading my power. You're upgrading your stash.
Well,
you have a very well-groomed mustache.
Mustache is way more important than power.
I know, but just answering your question.
Yeah. Well, to answer your question, I changed that way. When I went on my mission, I was super thin. I was just like this little twig of a teenager. And so I broadened out in the shoulders more is what happened.
Okay.
And so I look more grown up because of it, which is nice. Yeah, I think that's the biggest way that I changed physically. I started shaving on the mission, so that was fun.
Hey.
It's a great thing to do. Well, you're not around your dad and he can't explain it.
See, I was a twig teenager before my mission, and on my last area, I was like, I'm going to get serious about exercising. I'm going to eat more protein. I'm going to gain weight for the first time in my life. I lost 10 pounds I didn't know I could lose. Because I was also in a walking area. I got back, and my friends from high school were like, you looked like a Holocaust victim. Like, we weren't sure if you were okay.
That's funny. Yeah. No, I think that's how I changed physically. Like, there wasn't a ton.
Okay, so back to the intended question.
The intended question of what changed while on your mission. I guess, was there anything in your family that changed? Like, did your family move or anything?
A lot of my siblings moved. I had a niece and a nephew born. I think I was like a month away from having another nephew born while I was on my mission. Oh, so see, he ran into you, so you tripped up.
Thanks a lot, man.
I know that was completely my fault. Like, here, I'll kill him so that... Oh, never mind, you're stuck.
So it's not like Paper Mario where you just take the damage, it's you're stuck.
If they attack you, you're tripped up for a turn. If they don't attack you, you're fine.
Okay, that's
they could be targeting me, or we could both be tripped up.
That's fun. Yeah. I think... So my sister had her boys a few months before my missions.
Yeah.
My mission, so I got to meet my nephews before I went out, but like when they're like 2 weeks old, like you don't really know them. Like they don't have a personality.
They're just potatoes with faces.
Yeah, but then like going on my mission, I came back and all of a sudden I had these 2.5-year-old nephews and it was fun, and I was known as the favorite uncle. My brother, who they knew their whole lives, started calling him Uncle JJ.
Yeah.
Because we look enough alike that they mixed up who we were, and so that was the greatest thing in my life ever, was to have them be calling him me. I love the Area 64.
Yeah.
No. I bet we learned like a
high
jump
jump
ability. Yeah.
I know. Just where else is there to go?
Let's save. Yeah. So like, not a lot changed in my family, but it's different. Like, your family will never be the same after your mission either. But that's also like a lot of ways for the best. Like, you're more of an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just good.
It was kind of so like all my siblings are way older than me. My parents have. Oh, we should have just walked in that exact spot.
Didn't we do that already?
We didn't walk in that exact spot.
Oh, okay.
It's Sergeant Starshade.
Another interesting thing about it was you go on your mission and you're graduated from high school. And when you graduate from high school, it's like, oh, I'm going to see all my friends again. But, like, it's hard once you all go your own separate ways.
Yeah.
But then, with going on a mission, it was weird. So I graduated a semester early from high school.
Okay.
Because I don't like school. And I realized I didn't have to be there.
Mm.
So I was done early. I left on my mission in February. I was with my first companion when... Whoa. I was with my first companion when graduation occurred.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I went to a year of college in between high school and my mission.
Yeah. Both great options. But so it was definitely different. But coming back, I think it meant a lot to my high school friends because none of them were members of the church, but they knew, like, it was very obvious that I went off and did this thing because I just missed a semester. And so there was a lot of times where when I got back, because I got back in February, didn't go out to school for a while, they wanted to catch up and be like, oh, I want to hear about your mission. So I got to talk to a lot of them about it too, and that was a lot of fun.
Okay. What's L for us? What's L and R?
I have L and you have R.
Okay.
Because Luigi is L.
But that it will change depending on who's in front. Oh shoot! We clicked yes. We're both controlling the joystick.
I pressed A and moved the joystick to the left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice their huge noses. Are those grins or mustaches?
They've got to be grins.
Let's see when they face.
Yeah, they're grins. Yeah.
Because can you not see that being a mustache? White mustaches?
Yeah, but who is
okay.
white? You're driving?
I'm just driving on the clicking no part.
So...
Okay, so...
To go with it, what's the most valuable thing you learned on your mission?
Well, I didn't quite answer how it changed me yet. Because, like, I guess this kind of fits into both. Like, one of the most valuable things that I learned on my mission is that I have worth. Like, I kind of developed a sense of, like, self-worth on my mission. Because, one thing that you're really encouraged to do on your mission is write journals and keep track of your thoughts. So I could look at the beginning of my mission and be like, oh, wow, I thought very poorly of myself. I would say things like, I can't, like, picture myself getting married. I can't picture subjecting a girl to me forever. And I would say things about myself like that in my journal. And then at the end of my mission, I was like, wow, I don't believe that about myself anymore. Like, immersing myself in the atonement of Jesus Christ and trying to serve God for 2 years really helped me feel like I was a person that had worth.
Yeah.
Which is something that I didn't feel as strongly at the beginning of my mission. And my favorite evidence of that was at so every 6 weeks or so on a mission, you have what's called a zone conference where a bunch of missionaries in one part of your mission gather together and have like a big meeting. Towards the end of your mission, like, you get to see a lot of friends you made along the mission that are in different areas that you haven't seen for a while. And it's a party. So at my very last zone conference, I was assigned to organize a musical number. And I was like, this is my last zone conference. It's gonna be the best musical number I can think of.
Yeah.
And so we asked the people in charge, we're like, can we sing all, so do we need a switch?
No, I think you're good. You press.
Are you sure this button's mapped?
Yeah, it's just swapped. Try again.
No, not for swapping. For
It may not be.
you're doing it.
Does Mario have to be in the back for this?
Oh yeah. You drive. You failed.
We're really good at this game.
Yes, we are.
This
we
is
have to be
also
like right
the
at the
intended
edge.
way to play it.
We have to be right at the
We
edge.
gotta be right on the edge.
So I put together musical numbers. It was a poor wayfaring man of grief, which, like, without context, it's like one of the most beautiful hymns, and it has 7 verses, so no one ever sings it because it's so long.
Uh-huh.
And
But
it's like
so beautiful.
I had a companion say, "This is my favorite hymn, but I'll never sing it because it always makes me cry."
Mhm.
Amazing hymn. Look it up if you haven't heard it before. And I was like, "We're gonna sing all 7 verses." And the people in charge were like, "That's great. Put it together." We got a group of 8 missionaries in our district, and we all sung the different parts.
Mhm.
And someone had the bright idea of saying, like, "Hey, this is like, let's make this like a more intimate experience. So we're gonna have everyone look at a hymnal and face away from the people singing, because it's just gonna be so spiritual. It's just gonna be so impactful that that's what they'll do, and they can just relish in the experience, and they don't focus on the singers. They focus on like how spiritual it is." And then someone else had the bright idea, well, you know what, to make it more like intimate, because like the last verse, throughout the whole song, it focuses on a guy who sees different people in need in a different way, like they're starving or they're beaten up and robbed or something like that, like the Good Samaritan or something, and they help that person even though it's a sacrifice. And then the last verse, the Savior comes out and says, like, "It was me in disguise, you've been helping me this whole time." And so we were like, on the last verse, we should all like drop off, stop singing one at a time until there's just one person left that's singing the Savior's voice at the end of the song. It'll be like so personal and intimate.
Mhm.
And if I'm honest, it might have been my idea, but then I got stuck being the last person to sing a solo by myself. And like we practiced it, and I did fine practicing, but I think at the zone conference, because it was my last zone conference. I'm ready. I was probably yelling a lot because we were also in charge of like picking a game for everyone to play, and
Oh, okay.
it was pretty rowdy, and saw a lot of friends from across the 2 years that I made that I was pretty loud, and like seeing them again. Oh, there we go. So I think I yelled a lot, and I think I threw out my voice before this song started.
Uh-huh.
So towards the end of the song, you know, it's like verse 5 out of 7, and I just, like, I hear my voice crackling a little bit, like, oh wow, I'm just gonna sing a little quieter, and like let the rest of the choir kind of carry me in, because my voice is giving out. And then at the start of verse 7, one of the other singers stopped singing, and I'm like, oh no.
You're like,
And
"Oh,
like
yeah."
gradually, one by one, everyone else stopped singing until it was just me. And at this point, my voice was completely shot. Like, it was the most horrendous thing. It was like, "Fear not, thou didst have unto me." Like, and I had to sing the last 3 lines out of like this 5-line verse by myself. So it was like a full 15 seconds of me singing like that. And it wasn't that bad, like just getting through it.
Yeah.
It was that bad trying not to laugh, and because I had to finish the song. And as soon as
recognizing this is bad.
and as soon as I finished, oh, I hope this isn't important, but I wasn't looking. As soon as I started singing, like it was just me, I just saw my companion have his hymnal and go, because he didn't want to start laughing at me. He was right next to me. And then everyone else was doing the same thing. And everyone's,
Yeah.
you know, because it's so spiritual, they're all facing away from us. So eventually I saw a bunch of heads turn and be like, who is singing right now?
Because no one's looking at you.
I know, exactly. No one's looking at me. And then they all found out because they turned around. But yeah, so I just sat for 3 lines singing as horribly as possible in front of a group of like 70 people.
Mhm.
And it was hysterical. Like we were all like crying, laughing after. As soon as the piano stopped playing, we ran out of the room into the hallway and started laughing so much.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with your mission is by the time you're at the end of it, you're willing to laugh at whatever. Like,
that's what I mean. Is that like
it's not gonna bother you.
if that happened my first transfer of my mission, my first 6 weeks,
embarrassed.
I would have been like, I never want to show my face in front of any of these people again.
Yeah.
Like do I want to be on a mission right now? Like I would have had such a hard time with that. But being on a mission, you develop a sense of self-worth where you can laugh at yourself. Like you can, that wouldn't have been the devastating experience that it would have been if it happened a year and a half earlier in my life.
You just don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah. Well, that like I feel like you also are more okay with not being perfect.
Yes.
But just like immersing yourself, like good, praying every day, like seeking to repent, accessing the atonement of Jesus Christ. Like you learn how to be okay with not being perfect. To have a sort of sense of self.
You live
sense
the
of self-worth.
gospel in such a special, unique way that you will never live it again that way. For better and for worse. Like, I think there's a lot to be learned of coming home from the mission and not having that same spirit and having to learn, like, oh, like, this is how life is going to be and I'm going to go about it this way. But then there's also a lot of value in getting that experience and being like, hey, I got to live a mission like this and experience things like this, and it's good. Okay, I think we need to pay attention to this part.
So this is our combined attacks.
Okay.
And this is what... I don't know if you or I click it. Right here. It's grown dark. Maybe after the light fades. I was ready.
Look at that beautiful shot of the Mario Brothers.
Oh,
right there.
yeah. Actually, there's no. Okay, so now you click a thing, and then I click it again.
Okay.
But that's my attack. You have it. You
mine
have a
will be
different one.
different, yeah.
It's mine. You can't have it. I guess another way of the mission changed me is that like. Oh, is it just telling us to practice again? Just press R. Oh, I was like, wait. Oh no. So yeah, that determines like the more difficult you make it, because like if you have it on the easiest setting,
Yeah.
it'll give you more of a prompt when you need to click the buttons.
Uh-huh.
If you make it more difficult, there's like no prompt at all, but it costs fewer points to use.
Gotcha. So we can get used to it and do it that way.
We can. We'll see.
Or we can just press the default and
so-
never worry about L and R because we both don't have L and R.
Uh-huh. Hopefully the default is the hardest though. Okay. Advanced commands are methods that further evolve.
Skip.
Well, I remember last time I played this, I had never actually learned about it. I only like experimented in the moves and found out ways to
Oh, yeah.
like add extra moves to them. I don't remember any of them.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
I think for me, ways that I changed is I think I had a different way of going about it, where for you, it was a lot about self-worth. For me, it was learning I'm not a hotshot.
Oh, shoot. And I got you.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of learning like, oh, my value comes from different things than I had expected. I'm not as like important or I'm not as good as I thought. And that's okay. And gosh darn it.
One day.
learning to talk and play at the same time is certainly an experience in this game. No! Alright, we're saving him for last. I want to learn how to beat my greatest foe.
Alright.
But yeah, no, it's just special the way that you learn to let life be okay, but also just to be humble and to... Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention.
I'm killing him.
I'm trying...
You'll have another chance.
I'm trying to pull the conversation together and concentrate. We'll just move on to the next question.
Alright.
Okay. What was your relationship with the gospel like before your mission?
I didn't care. Like I remember that there was I think they're called face-to-face, there's like an event where like there's like an apostle or some general authority that like talks to the youth. And I think it was Elder Razbent when I was in high school. There was a face-to-face where he basically said like, I interviewed a bunch of missionaries and they all said their different reasons for going on missions, and it was like some of them said like, I'm going because like my dad promised me a car if I go on a mission, or my girlfriend said we won't get married unless we go.
Yeah.
But then one missionary said, I'm going because I love God. He's like, that's the correct answer. And I was like, okay, on paper, if someone asks me that question, I know what the correct answer is, but I don't really know what that means to love God because I can't see him. So like a lot of my mission, I kind of like wanted to know like
+3 mustache.
I wish the sprites changed. I wish they had changed their appearance if they got better mustaches.
Yeah.
So like I knew that I was supposed to go on a mission to love God, but I didn't really know how I was supposed to do that.
Or what it means to love God.
Yeah, and so like for the most part, like the gospel for me was going through the motions because I grew up in Utah. Like living the gospel is kind of like what I did culturally.
Yeah.
And
everyone does it.
I tried to develop like a relationship with the Savior before my mission, because like if I'm teaching people about this, I gotta at least try. But like a mission like it actually helped. Like the way one of my friends put it is that Jesus Christ didn't become. He wasn't a celebrity. He wasn't someone that I could just hear about and like. Here, you move. I'll try jumping. Let's see if we can actually do it. I don't know if we got it
together.
No, we missed.
Okay.
He wasn't a celebrity or like someone that I could just like hear things about that he does, but never actually like meet him or have a relationship with him. He became a friend. Like I felt like I recognized moments in my life where. Yeah.
Got him.
Where it felt like Jesus Christ was like behind the scenes or like actively trying to help me have the experiences I needed to grow. And I wanted to follow him and show him I loved him. One, because I love him, I want to like show him that, and two, because when I was actively a part of the gospel, I was actually becoming happier. And I got to experience that with little tastes before my mission, but mostly on my mission.
Yeah. So I again had like a different experience. You can drive while I talk.
Okay.
I had a bit of a different experience with it because I didn't grow up in Utah. I was the only member of the church in my friends. Like, I learned what it was like to choose to live the gospel every day and to make those choices. Not that it was really a ton of hard choices in high school, but because of that, like, I was committed to it in high school, but I don't think I really knew.
I guess we can't go that. Oh, we have to hold. I forgot we have to hold right. Oh wait, we gotta block. This is intentional.
Yeah, but I very much in a lot of ways had to. You want me to do this real quick?
Yeah. Nope. No, I don't want you to do that real quick. We can get back up there.
No, let's go back.
We gotta switch it. Okay. Gotta learn what it was like to choose.
Ah!
Is there anything even worth in it?
We gotta get to the oil drums.
I don't think that does anything.
Yeah, this does nothing. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Let's climb the thing. Let's get to the next fight.
Okay. I think it's.
We were gonna do this, remember?
Yeah.
So the question that I got distracted from is how did what was your view on the gospel before going? And so my view was I'm going to choose to do all these things, and so I would regularly like read my scriptures, but I never got. We've already been here. That was all.
We went back there.
That was all for naught. But I didn't read them in with intent, if that makes sense. And so I spent time doing a lot of these things that I was supposed to do, and I wanted to be doing them, but I didn't know how to do them and get anything out of them. But because I did them, I just assumed that I had it covered, and I didn't really... And I didn't... We can go this way. I didn't really need to think about it or anything like that, for lack of a better word. And so when I went on the mission, I kind of learned and came to the realization that my basic testimony wasn't enough here. And so that was probably one of the biggest ways that I changed on my mission, is I learned to have a testimony, which is something I didn't expect because I thought I had a testimony going into this thing. But I learned that my testimony, while I was doing good things, I wasn't always doing them for the right reason, and it really wasn't that strong. And so it was beneficial for me to be out there just because I did learn a ton of things, and I realized, like, I would probably be a member of the church today if I hadn't gone on a mission, but my relationship with the church would be almost nothing. The church means a million times more to me because I went than if I was just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going in circles.
Wait, we were here before, but we didn't have the big jump.
No, this is where we got the big jump, because we got.
No, go up the barrels.
Yeah, we did this earlier.
We did?
Pretty sure.
We gotta go on the barrels on the right.
Because there was like a flagpole. You were talking, I think, during it.
Oh. Okay, I believe you. We have enough coins. We just need to go back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got it.
I'd like to say that was a very smart thing I planned to do the super jump. I didn't realize I was on the super jump. We gotta go all the way back through the course.
Okay.
Whew. So then...
Let's save it one minute.
Yeah. With... where you were at with the Gospel for Your mission, how did that differ to afterwards? I think we both kind of touched on it a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I guess... Before, the gospel was kind of just like a cultural thing, like going through the motions that I felt like I had to do. Afterwards, it felt like what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a disciple of Christ. I wanted to, like, I recognized that I would actually be happier if I was keeping the commandments instead of just feeling like it was just something I had to do out of obligation.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's the biggest thing, is you just gain the desire for it.
Yeah.
In a way that you wouldn't expect that you could.
So there was another way my mission changed me that I really didn't expect. Because, like, I saw my siblings go on missions. I saw them learn a lot of these things, and
No, I want to go left.
Okay.
Have we gone left?
I don't know. Problem is we need to go somewhere we have been before. Oh, yeah, I think this is it.
Yep.
So, like, I've seen, like, people, like, you know, learn to love the gospel from missions. I've seen that actually happen. But what I didn't expect is that there was a lot of other benefits to going on missions, too. Like, if someone asked me what my worst fear was before my mission, I would have said driving. I hated driving. I was so scared of it. I was not... Should we try a bros attack?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so it's me first, and then you, and then me. Let's do like the normal one first, so we can do it with the slow motion.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Whoops.
So I don't get to help out unless
I don't mess up. And you have your own attack.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
You're probably first. Well, we did it perfectly when you did yours. Okay.
But it's still only 3 attack because all I'm up to is my mustache.
I didn't think of that.
Okay, where were you going?
Okay, so worst fear, driving. I hated being responsible for a big metal box that could squish smaller things. Felt like I was gonna hurt somebody. And
I love that explanation of driving.
well, in Jamaica, so I got to the island and I saw the Kingston's the capital. I saw the Kingston zone leaders. Zone leaders in my mission had a car. Most everyone else walked. There were a few exceptions. No, don't run. Go for it.
One.
Yeah. So when I went on my first trade-off with the Kingston zone leaders, Oh yeah, when it bounces like that, you
gotta not jump.
I saw what Jamaican driving was like, and it was like
chaos.
The rules are go from point A to point B without killing anybody, and it was insane. There were hardly any lines. Roads were really narrow. People would like if you went on like a thin mountain road with like a steep cliff on one side. People would still try to drive around you, even though they couldn't see around the corner. And sometimes people would drive around the person that was trying to drive around you.
Yes.
And it was just insane. I was like, wow, I really hope I never go on a driving area on my mission. A year later, I got called to that same, Kingston worst driving area on a mission. And I was not ready for that. Mm-hmm. And I had to, they changed the policy, the transfer that I got assigned to a driving area where like everyone has to take a driving test instead of just watching a video and then you're good to go on driving. So I had to take the driving test and I failed. And I was like, and then someone had to be emergency transferred to my area to be my companion and basically be my chauffeur because I wasn't qualified to drive on my mission. And that was like, I felt so bad. Like I feel like I was kind of hindering progress in my mission. And all this really was awful. And I was like, why do I have to go through this experience? Then I come back home and I get in the car for the first time, ready to be scared out of my life. And everything seemed so easy. All the lanes were super wide. There were lines on the road that I could see, and all the cars weren't trying to overtake me, or they weren't communicating by honking. Because in Jamaica, it's like honk, let me pass, honk, thanks, honk, you're welcome. It's a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
And everything like, I was cured basically instantly of being scared of driving in America. I'm still scared of driving in Jamaica.
but not like, of America.
Like if you asked me before my mission, like what are you going to get out of a mission? I would never have said, I'll be cured of my greatest fear.
Driving.
Yeah, but I was. And like, on that first car drive after my mission, stash is your thing.
Stash is my thing. You can't upgrade
I'll keep us alive. You keep us looking good.
Excuse me.
But on that first drive after my mission, like the spirit did tell me that was part of the reason why you went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And like I learned that, God knows my actual fears. He knows how to take care of them. If I actually try to listen to him, he'll help me overcome them. Because that wouldn't have happened in like no way I can think of if I didn't go on a mission.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because that is one of the questions that we had for today. Is what's something unexpected that you gained from your mission?
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. What's something unexpected that I learned?
It was a mouth. Did you see it wiggling?
Yeah, it was. Or how do you know his mustache wasn't wiggling?
Yeah, it had teeth in it this time.
How do you know his mustache?
Like,
how do you know his mustache didn't have teeth?
I don't. I don't know that.
How do you know the anatomy of a toad?
I didn't know
Is
that.
it a hat? Is it hair?
Toadsworth's mustache is just two sharp teeth. They just grow in different patterns.
It's just big curly fangs, like a walrus.
Nintendo stopped making Toadsworth because they didn't want to think about it too much. They're like, this teeth thing is too weird for me. We need the.
Oh, I wanted to do the.
We need the twirly do. So did you have something unexpected in mind that you?
No, I didn't. I just thought it was a good question when I put it down.
Oh, okay. Well, it was.
That was a satisfying boss fight. I will say that though.
Yeah. And they just keep getting satisfying.
Satisfying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would have guessed any of the ways that I grew in my mission, to be completely honest. Like, I don't think I'd have suspected any of it. But it's all the type of stuff that's good for you. I think definitely.
I need a plus button mapped on my Joy-Con.
Oh, so you can switch?
Yeah. But we need Luigi in the back. There you go. Up here. There we go. Now we need the twirly thing.
Okay, I'm on it. I think companions was something that I learned that I didn't expect. I thought, I was like, I get along well with people. Like, everyone has problems with companions that you don't like.
You fiends!
But I never expected to.
Call you that.
Yeah. I had never expected companions that will yell, "You fiends," and then chase you by a waterfall. Like,
it just happens, you know?
yeah, I never expected to struggle with companions in that way.
Mm.
But I learned a lot about myself because of that. And that was really, really valuable for me in a lot of different ways. Not least of with just being married. Learning how to be a good companion was the greatest preparation that I ever could have had for learning how to be a good spouse. And even just like a lot of friendships and things, I don't think I'd be anywhere near the way that I am now if I hadn't had the companions that I did, both the hard ones and the good ones. So I think that's probably that's definitely my thing that I didn't expect is companions.
Yeah. I guess we're going down here.
Great.
You mentioned Prince Peasley. He's one of my other favorite characters in this game. Oh, I don't have hammers.
Gotcha.
Wow. Yeah. Do you think? Do you think like going on a mission like helped you do? Like, it changed how you viewed. What were your goals before your mission? Like what did you want to do? Like if anything, because I didn't really have a goal
I don't
before
think I
my
had
mission.
goals. That's definitely a thing you learn on the mission is setting goals.
Yeah.
And having a purpose with everything that you do. When I went out, I just wanted to go, and I wanted to go as soon as I could, and I wanted to do as much as I could. I love our passport, by the way. That's great photos. I don't think I had a goal, and I don't know if going back, if I would set a goal with a mission, because I think it's just going to change you in good ways, and the spirit will guide and direct that. But yeah.
And I feel like one way I heard it put is that like you still will mature, you still will grow without a mission, but a mission is kind of like a shortcut to maturity.
Yes.
It's not an easier route, but you get some help quicker.
Which is why I think that there's an argument that, oh, well, if it's just a shortcut, then you don't need to take a mission. And I get that, but at the same time, I think, why not take the shortcut? When are you not going to take the shortcut? If you're playing Mario Kart and you get the mushroom, you're taking the shortcut. And I think you're just selling yourself short if you don't decide to take that opportunity.
You met Sledge and Mallet, the hammer making masters. We need to find the hammer dudes.
This game is impeccable naming.
We can go up here. This is a shortcut.
Wow! Can that be the intro that we put at the beginning of every episode? A shortcut! You know what I am amazed with?
What?
That they didn't make a game like this on the DS where like you play as Waluigi and Mario. Or even where you play as all four of them. That'd be cool.
Huh. That would have been.
Or like Y and X are mapped to Wario and Waluigi.
Uh-huh. Oh, like because the DS had all four.
Because the DS had 4 buttons, yeah.
Wait, stop! It's by person. It's not by. And you're Mario now because we switched it. There we go.
The problem is because my stuff all toggles, I'm not always on jump.
Oh.
I wish that's what it really should have been. Is Y and X are special moves that you can toggle between.
Oh, I forgot
and
about
A
this.
and B are just jumping.
You looked away for a second.
Oh my gosh, what happened to you?
Oh, well, you got it all out of me. But if I go to a water fountain, then you can jump on me.
No, I'm just gonna leave you.
Just let me waddle.
Yeah. What happens if I go to a water fountain?
Was there anybody else? I don't think you can. I think only Mario's got the guts for it. So you're not as elastic. Oh, we gotta get that fan.
Cross that off the things that I thought that I knew I was gonna be told today. You're not that elastic.
Did you have anyone on your mission that like really like changed physically throughout the process?
Oof.
I had one guy on my mission. He lost 90 pounds in the first year. He just was in all walking areas, looked completely different, and all of his clothes were too loose for him at the end.
You know,
we can't get past him yet.
I don't know if anyone really did that. So because I went out in February, I was in a unique position where I was the only person that came out.
What did that fan do? Really, I came in the summer, so like everyone came at the same time as me.
Yeah,
I was at like the record holding like most people in the MTC at once time.
Yeah, that was the opposite for me.
Yeah.
My district was a ton of Polynesians. They were super fun to be around, but we were all going to different missions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't say that there's a specific change in any one person, but that's just because I feel like I didn't know a ton of people, because
Gotcha.
you get to know your district, but it takes time to get to know the mission.
Mhm.
I think that's something that I didn't expect on the mission, is you get told like, oh, you spend so much time with just you and your companion, you better get used to being around somebody all the time. That wasn't a problem. Like, being around someone all the time, that's fine. Like, you do that normally anyway. Like, if you're in a normal situation, you grow up and you spend time with your parents, like, you're around people. But what it is it's getting used to working with somebody, but also at the same time, like, you spend enough time with your district that, like, it's fine. Like, oftentimes you'll have another companionship living in the same apartment as you. So there's 2 other people at home that you can hang out with anyway. And then I had an apartment of 8 elders once, and that was a blast. We had to time out the bathroom. You got like 5 minutes in the morning, and then there was an alarm that went off, and then the next person would be ready to go.
Oh, really? It's the Hammer Masters.
Yeah.
The Hammerhead Bros.
They look like Hammer Masters. Do we get to learn to fly from them? Is that what we're gonna get?
I think we're gonna get hammers.
No, I think we're gonna learn to fly. Yeah. Where was I going with this? But that was something that I hadn't expected, was the amount of time that you just get to hang out with other missionaries was a lot of fun. Like, you see them every week for district meeting. You see them every week for P-Day usually. You often see them at church on Sundays. You'll often have like a zone conference or interviews or exchanges. You get to the point in your mission, especially if you're in a leadership position, where you're doing something unique and fun with other missionaries like 3 or 4 times a week. And that's fun.
I had to jump.
Are we proving to them that we can jump?
Yeah.
Well, what if I just say no?
Then I'll click it for you. They're gonna give us hammers. We just gotta get who.
Can we use the hammers in normal battle like we do our jumps?
Yeah.
Or is it like a bros attack?
No, we can use hammers in the outside world, and we can.
Oh, wait, we can do this.
Can we? No. It's impossible.
It's very disappointing. It's almost like they knew I would say that. What did they want us to do?
They want us to find strong. What's this town called? Who blocks on the mountain? Wait, will they get out of the way? Can we like cross by like twirling around? Oh, I thought that was the bridge. That was. Wait.
That was the bridge. Don't question it. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be questioning it. We're not good.
I'm questioning it. Get the bean.
Yeah.
What's he called?
Bean.
So, you know, I'll just let you see these guys' attacks. Never mind. They're dead.
Oh, I gotcha. You do twice as much damage.
That's right. I'll keep us alive.
No.
Because you get like critical hits with the luck, I think.
Yeah. But my critical hit was like 3.
Oh, it was? Well, never mind. Beans. There we go.
I was in the air.
Oh, he didn't trip. I guess he's a little closer when he doesn't trip. Okay, pretty soon we'll get to use hammers and attacks.
One thing we're gonna have to think about is if we like go into a battle against 3 people, it's gonna need to be you attack one of them, I attack the second, and then you attack the third instead of attacking the second with me.
Well, sometimes it's good to both of us target the same guy, because then fewer attacks are.
Not if you're doing twice as much damage as me, let me tell you. It depends on their health.
Yeah.
But there'll be some strategy coming along with it too.
Strategy is put everything in power.
I
If
didn't
nothing can hit me.
I did 1 damage. And you did 4.
This is exactly how I played it when I was like, I'm gonna make Luigi the lucky guy and Mario the strong one, and then Luigi died over and over again.
That's fine.
Maybe defense and luck, because then you could be the guy that you could be our white mage. You can heal us.
No, I am luck. I'm only advancing luck.
Oh my gosh.
Because you see, well, for one, you've got more lucky hits than I have, and that's gonna have to change.
Wait, does luck not affect the?
Or maybe mustaches and luck.
I thought it was. Oh, I keep forgetting that you walk off the edge. Okay, I'm gonna get right to the edge and stop. There we go. I don't know what's this way. Ah!
Can we super jump onto them?
Yeah, I don't know if it does more damage, but we can. We can try it.
Okay. Don't attack this guy.
Okay.
I am going to defeat him. Because I want to know how much health he has. Just go through the action, but don't press anything.
Oh, but then it will hurt.
Just one, that's fine.
It's gonna be more than one. I'm too strong.
If you do nothing, you do the same amount of damage as I do if I time it right.
Yeah, but I don't have as sweet of a stash.
Yeah, who's the real winner? What does syrup do? Is that bros attacks?
I think so. But we need the spinnerino.
Alright, did we have more questions and things to talk about?
Probably.
This is a good question. Is there something that you wished you learned, but that you didn't? I'll take out the dry bones, you can get the beans.
Beans. Something that I wished I learned?
Yeah.
In all honesty, like, I mean, there's like things I learned after my mission that, like, yeah, my mission would have been a bit better if I understood this before my mission, but I think that's part of the process I had to go through. It's just...
And I think that's also not a bad thing, is to get to your mission and to realize there's life after the mission too, like...
Like, it does, before mission 2 years seems like the longest time, but afterwards you're like, that was like such a small window of my life.
Yeah, like, it's been 2 years since... You nearly graduated 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. I've been back for my mission for almost 5 years.
Yeah, I've been back for 5 years now.
If you have faith in your spin, step into the wind.
Oh, we totally got faith.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
Didn't faith hurt. Oh wait, we're somewhere new. Oh, no.
Wait a second. Pause.
To destroy him.
Don't do anything, okay?
Oh, you...
I was gonna get him.
Oh, with the big jump?
Yeah, I was gonna try and do the super jump.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mario, I'm dodging it.
At least Luigi has a sweet stash. Oh, okay, so you're gonna try to do a big jump?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're gonna wait until he charges us. I don't think there's any other way.
We're gonna get this.
I'm gonna see if I can kill the dry bones in one hit. Oh, he's strong.
Don't worry, I'll kill the dry bones on my next turn.
Unless I kill him now. Dang it. I never timed that right.
Turn it. No, let me kill the dry bones. You get the beans, because we know you can take them out in one hit.
Fine. You can... Oh.
Jerk. You know what, just for that, we're gonna do a bros attack.
Okay, we're probably close to leveling up anyway.
Oh wait, you know what I just realized? You pressed this button to go back. That's nice.
What button?
This one. I don't know if that works for you too, but...
We'll find out.
Okay, let's do this. Bounce bros. I always press
Do it
it
again.
too early. I would have done more
You
damage.
gotta wait until the slow motion starts.
I'd have done way more damage by not doing anything.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay. We're still bouncing.
This way.
Nope. Oh, wait, can we go up there? Nope. Gotta go around.
Maybe if we do a frame perfect jump.
Okay, I want to see. Okay, I had a Filipino coworker
Okay.
that said that 7-Eleven was the happening place.
Oh, 7-Eleven
in
is
the
the
Philippines.
happening place.
What does that mean?
It's like, like soda shops from like the 60s?
Uh-huh.
That's what 7-Eleven is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so you
Like,
go...
so people just, like, go there to hang out.
Yeah, that's where you go there at the right time, and it'll be full of kids just right out of school getting ice cream from their ice cream machine.
Really?
They also have a lot of really interesting, unique flavors. Like, they have ube, which I'm pretty sure was grape. Although that could be wrong. We didn't have Google, so I couldn't translate every word of
Okay.
it. I'm pretty sure it was grape. If not, it was like sweet potato.
No! Wait. Ah!
That was all you.
I know, I was using the joystick! Because it's mapped sideways.
Yeah, so 7-Eleven is the happening place, but also it's like, we'd go there for hot dogs.
Okay.
It was a great place to get snacks, like, because it's a gas station, like, kind of store too, like, so it's the same as in America.
That one wasn't me.
That was me. It's the same as in America, where you can go there and just get, like, snacks and chips and stuff.
Uh-huh.
You drive.
This is so hard with two people.
Yeah, and so it was a lot of fun. It was always good to go to a 7-Eleven.
Uh-huh.
They had a microwave there, so you could buy microwaved popcorn, and they would microwave it for you.
Huh.
And so that was always cool.
What button do you click? I'm scared to click anything because this is
Okay,
our fourth time.
I've got it.
Wait. Can we go up?
I thought we were checking out this thing.
No! We're going right.
What is this thing for here, then?
I don't know.
Why did the developers put this in if we're not supposed to be here?
Oh, man. So in Jamaica, it wasn't like how you're describing 7-Eleven, where it's like kids would go there after school to get like a quick treat or something. The happening place, in terms of like if a girlfriend is like, my boyfriend's treating me right, he would take her to KFC.
Yes.
That is like the place to go. It was one of my areas where there was KFC, and then across the street was Burger King. We always went to Burger King because there was no one there, and KFC was always like wall to wall packed, sometimes with lines out the door.
So that was McDonald's in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
If
We
your
didn't have McDonald's.
If your boyfriend's treating you right, they're going to McDonald's. They would sell this extra large thing of fries with 4 ice creams. With
What?
the idea being that everyone gets their own ice cream and you all share a thing of fries and dip it.
That's not bad.
It was really good.
I just need enough friends to share my friends with. Or I can have 4 ice cream cones. We got it.
We don't have to be here anymore. Wait a second.
No, so the fountain's not on.
Oh, I see.
We need to turn it on somehow.
What is that circle on the ground?
We will be
We're
able
supposed to hammer that, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, not hammer the circle, but we need hammers for the circle. You'll see.
Okay. I will say the way that we're playing the game does fall apart with the switching mechanic.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll get...
I'll get the bean.
You get the bean. Unless I get him first. I don't know what that does. Oh, it's faster. Oh, I'm like gonna die.
Who's lucky now? I just did 4 damage.
Yeah, I'm getting the bean now.
You just did 13.
Well, I was lucky, wasn't I?
Yeah, but still, I did lucky. But that was my second
I
lucky
could
in
do
a row.
nothing, and I'm still stronger than your crit.
That was my second lucky in a row, though.
It was. One day, well, will that? I mean, your power naturally goes up. You don't just add extra to
Yeah.
it. And I think if you focus on just one thing, your bonus is less and less each time.
Oh, really?
Or like it's a smaller chance that you get more.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Well, I don't care. I'm still going for stash.
I'm gonna put more defense because I'm going to die otherwise. But like those bonus things go up to 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If it goes higher, I haven't seen it yet. Can we go up here?
Sure.
Whee! Nope. Can we go up here? No, it's the same height. I guess we can't.
We're
go
not
this
supposed to be here.
What do we do? Do we have to go back to the watering hole? Was there something there besides syrup?
Oh, yeah.
No!
Probably.
I hope this is a hole. I'm fine. Okay, that's fine.
What about to the right?
We haven't found this guy.
There's at least a path.
We're about to.
Don't worry. I got the bead.
You got the bead. It's gonna trip. Aha! There's your bead.
Got him.
You got him.
I do 3 damage now.
Is that when you're timing it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
The
been doing
level
3
up.
damage
Now
for a
you can
while.
add it to power.
No, I just got 2 power. I don't need that. I need more
Okay,
stash.
yeah, you only got 1 stash. That's true. You're behind. You only have 17 stash, and you got 20 power. Gotta catch up.
Ah. Yeah, no, my goal is to have more stash than I have power.
Let me see if I can recall another mission thing that I haven't. Oh man. One thing that so Jamaicans have a thing called, it's not a nickname, it's a yard name. Yard is like your home, but it's a nickname.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's so many people that are like, if you meet them, they will only introduce you by their nickname unless like you really know them.
Okay.
I guess you got the dry bones.
I've always had the dry bones. I don't know what you're
Watch out.
Oh no!
You are close to dying. Wait, I thought we just leveled up. Are we supposed to get health back? Do we not?
I have no idea how we heal in this game.
Oh, it's the mushrooms. We've gotten like 30 of them. We just haven't used them yet. I just thought you healed when you got a level up.
We have been healing because I was almost dying at the last boss fight.
Did we just get hit on this?
Wait a second. No.
So I think we have to spin into that from the right side. I'm gonna heal us.
I don't think we should. I think we should save our healing. I have way more health than you. And bro points.
You have a higher max, but you don't have. We both have 4 health.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We have 27 mushrooms. I'm using them.
No, we don't need to worry. Don't heal me.
I can't get out. You.
Does it
oh,
heal?
wait, I do have the B.
Does it heal both of us?
No, we have to use 1 each.
Oh, so we have to heal together.
No, like I healed.
You used 2.
I used
You
2.
wasted 2.
I did not waste them. You shut your sweet stash.
Shut your yaps. That's an interesting thing about going on the mission, is pop culture changes.
Oh my gosh! In my last transfer, there was a guy that was just being trained that moved into my house, and I said, "Don't give me any context. Just give me a meme that you think is funny right now." And he like grinned and he went like, or he was like, "Let's get this bread." And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking
that
about.
means at all.
That's because it was like I don't know when you got back from. Oh, we got water. Let's get this. Jump on me.
Anytime.
Did I? Yep, that's what I expected to happen.
I love that reaction.
Okay. Let's just get up here. All right.
I had somebody tell me the new Star Wars film was bad, and I was like, no. And then
Which one was it at that?
Last Jedi.
Oh, okay.
And then I went home and I was like, this is fantastic. And then I watched Force Awakens followed by Last Jedi. I was like, oh, I can see why people are upset now.
Oh man. I'm trying to think. Well, that's the water we got before.
Yeah.
Let's get the block. So, switches. Yeah. You jump. I did one other unexpected change was that like I developed the spiritual gift of getting emotional about movies that don't make other people cry.
Like what movies?
Let me
You get the dry bones.
so just a couple examples. Dragon Ball Z made me cry.
How did Dragon Ball Z make
I
you
will
cry?
have to like. Oh, I wasn't looking. I have to like.
Hey, we healed. Oh wait.
Yes, we did. What a waste. I would.
Whoa! I just got 7 on my lucky.
Hey, well you leveled up. Remember you get.
But I used to do 4.
Maybe they have lower.
How
defense.
much do I do on a normal?
I think it's lower defense. The dry bones have higher defense than the beans.
But
So okay, Dragon Ball Z was unfair because it was like, you know, you.
I
One other thing that
dry bones.
one other thing that happens on your mission is okay, he's gone. Is that like you learn how to like learn about the savior in places you don't expect.
Yes.
And so there's a scene in Dragon Ball Z where like main character Goku, he died, but beyond the veil, he's helping his son, and he's like, I love you. You can do this. You're capable, and all this stuff. And the spirit's like, that's how the savior feels about you. And we're like, it wasn't fair. But the best one is the Goofy movie, because my wife and I were watching that together, and there's a scene. So Goofy teaches his son Max the perfect cast, like the ultimate fishing technique, and it's like this ridiculous, like, you know, it's played off for laughs. Goofy's like dancing around. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't even know if I have a button that can do it. Do I have to click B?
I'm honestly not sure. I've been spamming buttons.
Oh really? Oh, we should have done the big jump on that
We
guy.
should have done it.
Oh well, they're gonna be dead soon. So there's a scene where Max, like, it seemed like he wasn't listening when Goofy was teaching him the perfect cast, but then he uses it later to save Goofy's life. And it's a really ridiculous scene where Goofy's like dangling by a fish hook with his underwear showing and stuff. And my wife's like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, he learned it from his dad. He was listening the whole time. And it's like I don't know, she gets like powerful experiences like hearing music, and I just like, oh, the music started. Like I just get nothing from that.
I've had that since the mission.
Uh-huh.
Is I'll feel the spirit listening to like pop songs.
Yeah. That's another unexpected, like, you hear a lot of people before your mission say like, I'm feeling the spirit so strong right now, and like I didn't even know what that meant before my mission. Like I was like, are you faking it? Like what am I supposed to be feeling that you're feeling
For the
that
record,
I'm
I
not?
already did like 6 damage to that one.
Well, I
So
just finished him off for
I'm
you.
strong.
He could have been. You don't know what he had back in there. He could have had a surprise at this beam.
He could have been. Okay.
Oh, we got one woo beam.
Woo! Bean!
Wow!
Okay, that's how we're going into the next battle.
Oh, we can't go that high. We need water.
So we need to get water from up above and then come down.
Oh, water.
Or right here.
Okay.
I'd rather go up above for my water.
Did you ever have to take bucket showers on your mission?
Yes. I never took a regular shower.
Oh,
It
really?
was always bucket,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
We usually had running water, but like every once in a while, that water would be stored in a jug that got refilled once a month.
Yes.
And if you used it too soon, you had to use buckets. Like we had to have 15 gallons of food storage. I don't know if there's anyone else to use this.
Yeah. Well, so we had places on every street where we could go refill our drinking water. But I don't know what button does that.
It might be B, because everything I've clicked on the arrows hasn't done anything. I'm just scared
It's
to.
not B. Let go of moving. We have to move at a certain point afterwards.
What does that do? Oh.
Oh, it turns
We
the water
did it.
on.
I don't think we can go, but we can try it. Nope.
Then
Oh, we've
why-
been here before. Oh, we missed that thing. We could have spun around. Oh well. Probably
Then
like
why
syrup.
did the devs put it there if we weren't supposed to go there? Is this the one that we just unlocked?
Yeah, let's. Wait. Get away from me!
This game gives Luigi too much control.
I'm too slow and pushing. Ha. See, later on you can smack me with a hammer while I'm chubby.
Does it have the same result?
No, it's a little different.
Oh.
Okay, we created a new tornado, and it is about time to finish.
Okay, let's do our tornado thing.
Oh, there's more. Keep going.
We could have gone up.
We still can. Okay.
Do we want to unlock hammers and then call it a day, or
We want to save it.
just save it and call it a day?
This is a good spot. I don't know how long it takes to get the hammers. I think we have to get to the top of the mountain.
Oh, okay. I just want another boss fight because that was satisfying.
That was pretty fun.
I like the combat for this, and I especially like it multiplayer.
The first time I played this, I wanted it to be 2-player the whole time.
Yeah, but this makes a good 2-player game. So.
All right, that's it for today.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Again, missions are amazing. Go on one if you're thinking about it.